Chaz back in the building. Statz N Factz episode 24.
Yup, something like that.
I am your host, Drewski Wooski, the bald and bearded one.
And it's your boy, Effortless Knowledge. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm coming through hot, bro. God damn, I gotta turn that shit down.
Hey, Drew, turn yourself down in the headphone set.
Let me turn myself down.
Yeah, man. What's stack-a-lacking?
Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever the hell you are in the world.
Yeah, fix that. There you go. You almost had it.
That was, there we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yup. You exactly right. You know how I know it's right? Because my left ear can hear.
I am your host, Drewski Wooski, the bald and bearded one, right here on Dead Serious Radio.
And we ain't doing that shit again.
Why am I so hot, man?
Because you a hot boy.
You told me before the pod, you said, don't take those shots. You did. So I would have to.
For some reason, you got something against Mississippians. You don't like to listen to us niggas.
No, I ain't never said nothing like that.
No, but your actions speak that.
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you off top that the shit that you want to talk about today, I'm talking about. It was thought provoking, but when you brought it up, I was like, damn, this nigga, man. I'm like, man. So it's like basically, since I want to probably punch Kevin Samuels in the face and I can't, I'm probably gonna have to. You have to catch him.
I don't know.
Hands.
No, I don't know, cause you trying to make it like I agree what you don't like about that nigga, and I already discussed this with you before the show, so I don't even see why we trying to dig back into that.
What you mean you don't see why? Cause I brought it back up, nigga. That's why.
Oh well, that don't mean shit to me.
Oh, I didn't care about catching any smoke on camera. Not at all.
I don't smoke on camera, so whatever you speak about this smoke, that has
hey,
nothing
well,
to do with me.
Did I introduce this properly? Episode 24, Statz N Factz, on the Drew Network, aka Dead Serious Radio.
There you go.
We got Sean in the building, Davina's here, Crystal's here, Bella's here, Ariana's here, Chubb and Lily in the building.
Ricky Bobby, baby.
So yeah,
yeah.
COVID finally got close to my family.
Hey, COVID went down too.
I hadn't had anyone in my immediate family catch it.
Vegas.
My youngin' Drewski caught it, but
he okay?
He vaccinated. He good. And he was down for he said he was down for like 2 days.
Okay. You vaccinated? You can tell true to me. But
Do it matter for you?
It don't matter. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Because I was waiting for like the first person to ask me am I vaccinated, and I just wanted to just act like it's like a bigger deal than it might be, or downplay it or whatever. Just fuck with it.
Hold on. So are you saying that you've been thinking of how you're gonna respond to when people ask you about the shit? Because that's what I've been thinking.
Respond controversially.
Yeah, because niggas, like, whatever you say is gonna make a big difference on whoever you're talking to. Either they're gonna be pissed, or they're gonna agree, or they're gonna want to get into it. I don't want to get into it.
You don't?
Because, well, not with you. I really don't care. But
you don't want to smoke.
Out there in public, I don't want to go on that shit because I don't know, man. People so big about forcing their ideas on you. And
personally, I think it'll be an easier conversation with somebody that you know.
Yeah, I fucks with you. Yeah, I told you I do with you, but I ain't trying to do that shit out in the street. So I've been thinking, how would I?
Are you doing this just for the pod, or you just don't know me? Because you're allegedly my friend, and you don't even know my vaccination.
I don't know, Drew. I can't find my shoe.
This nigga.
You still
So yeah, so we had some really interesting topics to get into, particularly one, because I was kind of like going to bridge off of them, but we can start off with basically when a relationship starts, and a man and a woman, they get together and they're having a good time together, and they get together sexually, or even if they don't. How does the conversation go to so that they can proceed with both of them at least knowing what the other one is on? Or how does the conversation go pertaining to, I guess it kind of starts with hey, you want kids or not?
Am I going to bullshit that person first or vice versa? Trying to get what I'm looking for out of the deal? Because what is it when you first approach the situation? Somebody wants something?
I mean, these people mutually like each other in this situation that we're speaking of.
Right.
They mutually like each other. And they care enough about each other to have a conversation. But how does that conversation go as it pertains to I want kids. Like, how does that conversation elevate to a complete understanding? Because and then 2 or 3 later they come down and say, I didn't even know you didn't want kids, or I didn't know that if you cheated on me, our relationship's over. Like some people think like that.
Mm-hmm. Some people assume that you're gonna accept some of the shit that they think you'll accept, and then when it get down to it, it's a big deal because we never talked about it.
Yeah,
follow me?
Yeah, that's very interesting. And in my mind, I would think that would be unique to most situations now, because I don't think people respect themselves enough to sit down and say, I think we need to have a conversation about this, or even caring enough about the other person to say that, or valuing. That's the whole thing.
That's a good word.
Do you value this enough? Because that does take effort. You're going to have to put some type of effort into it, and you're going to have to be able to get your feelings across, and you're being vulnerable at the same time. So these are all things that in today's social media age, where I can basically put a profile out. I don't have to be that person.
Right. And
I can live pretty much vicariously through pictures of another person in real time.
Right.
That's the whole thing. People can detach themselves from themselves. So when it's time to come learn about me, I don't know about me. I've been being somebody else for the last 7 years of my life, and it's been working.
You know what you make me think to ask then? So, what do people do when they first meet somebody? Are we bullshitting each other, or are we honestly entering into things blindly with what we only know?
I think it's a beginning stage. Now, see, the thing is, when we're speaking on this, do these people give a fuck about each other? Because if we're 20 in our 20s,
only those people will know.
Because I think as a world, I think once you get like 32, 34, shit start looking a little different. Shit starts moving a little different.
Yeah, after you start seeing the same patterns for so long.
Exactly. So at that point, you would hope that you were make your brain available for that change.
Yeah. But
as it pertains to what were we saying? Where as far as how much you care about it, is that where we're going with it?
Hey, yeah, how much do a motherfucker care? That's not where I was going.
I mean, because I don't think you go into it initially putting value on it. That's the whole thing. It gains.
You know what?
It gains value.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like what you stated is how much people really value themselves. To put yourself in a situation, knowing the harmful outcome that you don't want to experience. But how are we doing? Are we doing it blindly, with laziness, not giving a fuck, just waiting to repeat the cycle of complaining to motherfuckers until we get
so
on
does that go more in, because you was definitely cooking right there, bro. You was definitely cooking. Does that go into self-awareness?
I would think so, because it's the self that experiences
just being tapped in enough. And like I said, that the number one word that a lot of people will avoid in this situation is vulnerability.
Yes. I like how you keep bringing it up.
Because it was another word that you brought up earlier, which is accountability, and they kind of go together in certain instances. Yeah. But the fact that somebody just making themselves vulnerable is like...
Do you think some people do that vulnerability for attention or to feel what the feeling comes with vulnerability? Because, emotions is a big deal.
I think when people make themselves vulnerable, they are, in most instances, trying to learn about themselves.
Right. Because
the only person that will gain information from you putting yourself, because not a lot of people will know when you put yourself out there.
Yeah.
If somebody's looking at your situation from a distance, they may say, "Oh yeah, you went. She went and bought him a goddamn Benz after they broke up. Yeah. She put herself out there. Yeah. That's point blank.
Yeah.
But sometimes you might have been getting that man lunch. In a female's instance, she might have been getting him lunch every day through the week and dropping it off, and he ain't never saying nothing about it. But he leaves her or whatever. For whatever reason or whatever happens, she was putting herself out there. But nobody knows that. So he knows how vulnerable she was being.
He knows, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Accountability.
And at that point, and if this instance that we're saying that the man will leave her, then he doesn't care He doesn't care about it.
So he had another agenda, and it's obvious.
He was just hungry.
Yeah, and the nigga was prepared. Oh shit! So the nigga was prepared for his situation. Oh man.
You ever just be hungry?
Yeah. So you're thinking about logic and emotion. So here's it go. Your emotion, your body tell you that you're hungry, but your logic gonna tell you what to feed yourself. It's up to you. You can feed yourself some sugary snacks, unhealthy shit, or you can feed something to nourish your motherfucking body.
Or you could call your side chick and have her drop you off.
Decision. So you can have your side chick drop you off Wendy's, or you can have that bitch drop you off Applebee's.
That's bad. That's bad, man.
Damn. So awareness, accountability, and vulnerability.
Yeah, they all kind of run together, and I'm thinking just that, like I said, all this was hypothetical that we was bringing, but this is how how the world moves. Just on the basis of what can you do for me.
You making me think of a higher concept of me bringing the whole thing to you now. So it's like, what are we doing when we enter a new relationship with people on a day-to-day basis? What is the person's main goals and motives? Is a nigga intentionally trying to build long-term shit on a faithful way, on a great way, or are we actually blindly bullshitting ourselves and bullshitting others, just going with the flow and trying to put our responsibility out on other niggas that we don't want to accept how fucked up shit turned out on our decisions?
When me and my girl got together, we were still we were not official or anything. Mm-hmm. We had a conversation of, hey, is this what you
Okay.
Is this what you want? Because on both ends, we were both, we had our own separate things going on. Mm-hmm. So, and that spoke volumes right there. Like, hey, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. And you look up, and almost 10 years later, shout out to that.
Word, big
so I can't speak directly to my situation, but I would just when we talk about those words, accountability and being vulnerable, it's a due process. It's something that comes with that territory. Now we can go back to what we were saying earlier. The guy that has all the money, all these women and relationships are so achievable and obtainable for him. Okay, mm-hmm. They're so obtainable for him that
because it's clear what the objective is in that case.
What was the word that we used earlier? The value.
Value.
How much does he value?
That's why I said it's clear to what everybody wants in that case.
How much does he value that relationship mm-hmm. with that person? And that said person doesn't even have to be a woman in his life. But he could not value the relationship that he has with his chef. Mm-hmm. And his chef is somebody that nourishes his body, mm-hmm. somebody that cooks for him. Mm-hmm. But like in the instance of Antonio Brown, just not paying the guy, it wasn't he didn't cherish that relationship. Whether they were cool and they dapped up and they had a personal West Coast handshake every time.
Word.
That didn't mean nothing. Antonio didn't value that relationship enough. Even he didn't value it enough to even pay the man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it all comes back to the root of the person.
Yeah, it sounds like a rippling habit that started off in one situation and spread it out to others, and just a fucked up cycle.
Yeah, well, I think the best thing that we can all do is check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Keep ourselves in check. But a lot of people don't care to do that. And that's a big thing because you run into people, you don't see an adult. You'll see an adult. You're like, damn. Like, woo.
Well, I believe
you haven't worked on yourself yet, man. You gotta take about 3 years to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It'll really, really, really pay off.
Let me ask you this. In your relationship, do you think you guys are living off of traditional means, or you guys created your own way of how you wanted to be in this relationship? Do you know what that means? You know what I'm saying?
I think we go mostly off of respect. Respect for each other and respect for the relationship.
So are y'all making the rules up as you go? Or you kind of like following what's been laid out for niggas already?
It's a lot of they call them the unwritten rules.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move by those. The ones where you just, I don't have to explain to you that you shouldn't have done that. Or
Right,
you shouldn't do
So
that.
I'm on like common sense shit. Because
if, that's the word, if you value the relationship.
Yeah. And we not stupid. We know what hurts and what don't hurt.
Being with somebody long enough, you'll understand how they feel
If
about
you're paying attention and valuing.
if you care.
Yeah.
If you care enough, you know.
Yeah, straight like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. I like that. Hey, that was some sensible shit. Niggas needed to hear that.
No, I just hope that the world would spend
Work
more
together.
time on ourselves.
Yeah. Hey, you know, that's a good point. Let me say this real quick. I always say, if a person really loves somebody like they say they do, you would take care of yourself, because it hurts another person sometimes, a lot of times, and discomfort what they got to do when they got to drop everything they doing to take care of you when we're doing irresponsible shit that causing harm to ourselves. The time that we know we causing harm to ourselves. So it's like, if you care, you don't want your niggas to be happy, and you don't want your niggas to come and see you and do other happy nigga shit, versus pick up where you bullshitting at knowingly, but you're trying to ignore the pity that you feel on yourself. Do you kind of follow what I'm saying?
I did what you're saying.
You know, it's like, if I love you, I'm gonna do good for myself, so when you see me, we can share good. I don't want you over here all the time feeling sorry for me and picking up where I can be doing for myself, unless I'm unable, unwillingly.
Yeah.
Do that make sense?
That makes absolute sense, bro.
Other than that, I think niggas should be working together and building together, all of them.
Yeah.
Whether we agree with what we're doing or not, as long as niggas respecting personal space and no harm.
Yeah, that was a good unpacking on that one. Because like I said, when you brought it in, I was like, damn, like this shit, I was kind of misunderstood as far as what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that was like a long ass introduction. How was your week, bro?
My week was unimaginable. Well, I got some mail that I wasn't ready for, so I've been dealing with that shit. My week been kind of, I ain't gonna say too much surprising, but 2022 is really shedding light on what the fuck I need to be doing for myself. Let's say that. That's how my week been.
Just trying to get you to push forward, basically.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of laying low and observing and researching to make better decisions for long-term goals.
Okay.
And I've been trying to unlearn, relearn, and learn what I should have been doing a long time ago. And I'm just taking all of my L's and turning them bitches into W's. But I'm working on strategic plans and trying to create the right family, the right team, the right mindset, the right know-how, and all the other above positive, enlightened things that a nigga need to stay above water.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so that's what I've been on, man.
That's
What about you, dog?
I just been really trying to dive more into this podcast, just this realm of it.
Yeah.
Kind of consumed me over the week.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
You've been busy too on this podcast while I'm out here dealing with my personal shit. You've been sending me videos and clips and audios. I'm like, and calling. I said, my boy ready. I'm like, I got all this shit going on. He don't even know, but my boy focused. He focused. Somebody got to do the work.
I'm really just trying to soak it in, and like I was telling you earlier, like how you brought the conversation to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, man, if you don't present some shit right to me, I'll be like, phew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They go right off my head, and you'll be like, damn, that nigga didn't pay no attention. But I kind of might have really heard it, but if it hit anything, it'll come up like an hour later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe delayed from the weed. You know, I smoke a lot of bud.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, speaking of which, we're gonna have to do an episode. I think the next episode, we just gonna sit here and get blowed the whole episode.
That'd be fun.
I
never did that before on camera.
I think that would be content in itself. I was gonna do it this episode.
Yeah.
But due to my feelings and not having the right amount of cigars on deck, shout out to Shine. He brought us some cigars so we can smoke after
J Rock.
We can smoke after the show.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I think we'll pull that off next show. You know
All right, yeah, man. That'll
hey,
be
BYOB, man.
Bring your own beer.
Bud, nigga.
We not drinking.
Hey, man,
Right.
what the fuck that nigga thought, man?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna smoke your bud. Shit, I bring the swishers. You bring the what do we call it? The aromatherapy.
Hey, check this out. The shit sitting. You see how close this shit sitting to me, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting old as fuck, bro. Now the one is purple, but I done like positioned it in my vision to where I know where it's at. Like, if all this shit was the same color, I'd be fucked up.
You be,
Cause I want to hit these other drops on here, man.
but you scared.
I can't see them.
That's some other shit for your ass.
So
right there.
you've been done saying some shit. I've been done drop some left field shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sound like you need some Cialis for your eyes.
They got the Barbie World drop on there. You've been done saying some
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, like I don't want to do that to you, man. I don't want to put you out.
Hey, I don't mind. I love a good time, dog. Feel free to hit whatever button you want, nigga. What the fuck she say?
See, I don't know. I don't even know what you're
So you can't hear nor see.
Huh?
You can't hear nor see.
Huh?
Hey, I ain't fucking with you, man. I'm out, nigga.
You like that one?
That
Oh
nigga wild.
man, we definitely gonna have some fun though. But yeah, man, I can't really see that good. But like, my vision is good, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I can see, but when shit,
You know what?
babe, when it come down to it, like the same shit we cook every day. I don't know why I'm reading the instructions on the noodles for the, you know what I'm saying?
For the ramen noodles?
No, even them.
You read the instructions.
I might.
Hey, don't beat yourself off about it because
Well, look,
you always discover new information.
I'll be in there like,
Oh, you just on some old nigga shit. You ain't even old nigga. You been hanging around old nigga?
my dad.
How long? How much time y'all been spending
I kick
together a week?
I kick it with my G. He be over.
So you gotta like balance, nigga. He show you old nigga shit. You gotta show him young nigga shit. You just stuck in on you. You wanna listen to all the old nigga shit. You gotta keep it balanced, man. You bring that old shit to me.
Yeah, I don't, you know, it's
You over here with a
you
motherfucking
know what?
magnifying
Hey.
glass before you hit the button and shit.
See what happened? Remember we were talking about earlier?
No.
I was being vulnerable. And look what happened.
You push the button.
No, I was being vulnerable and I pushed the button. But you see what you did?
What I did?
You made me feel bad about being an old man.
See, here go accountability. You get to choose the thoughts and the feelings that you want to express, my nigga. I'm responsible for my behavior, you're responsible for yours. So don't try to reflect that shit on me.
But when I did choose a point to be vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
you laid me out.
I laid you down, nigga.
It's okay. Pause. It's
Pause.
okay.
Play.
It's definitely okay. So basically, this is episode 24. We've been doing this shit for what? About like 10 episodes.
Over 6 months. Or has it been about 6 months?
It's been a minute. Like we really, you know what I'm saying?
I count the gaps too.
Stayed on our shit like we were supposed to.
Yeah.
You know, we would be up there though. But I really just appreciate the little bit of feedback that we get from this.
Yeah.
So this is 20 something minutes in. Hey, if you are watching this
With no
at the
effort.
23-minute mark and you are on YouTube, leave a goddamn comment.
Hey, you know I listen to YouTube videos
Just-
and niggas say that.
hey, you know
I
what?
get it now.
I
Leave
was
a
about to
goddamn like.
I was going to leave a comment for myself. People are liking the video.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I've been seeing us growing.
ain't nobody left a comment.
It's fine. You gotta give them something to leave a comment about.
That's why I was going to come in here like fuck Kevin Samuels.
See, you can say shit like that. It's
He's
okay.
just a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you should be kissing my ass right now.
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like shit.
Why do he hate on niggas like this way?
But I don't want to like my auntie. She left a
But
comment.
you want to be labeled? You want to be
on
known
Facebook
for
post.
as a hater?
My auntie left a comment on the Facebook post. She said she loves this.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make the title of it like fuck Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Because auntie ain't go, TT ain't go,
You know,
look at that.
People are good at going off a word, working at this job I had before. So it's easy for you to state what you want people to leave comments about, and they can provide that for you. You know, people good at being told what to do. We so programmed in nowadays. Try that, nigga.
We should just make this podcast a podcast about starting a podcast.
Hey, once you get a telephone here, we start the phone podcast. We tell niggas to call us. You want to talk to somebody?
Hey, just
I'm gonna
straight
find
like
somebody
that.
to set up as a telephone, and then you can talk to motherfuckers out loud with me.
I was going to say, that telephone, that's super easy.
Well, do it.
Good God, give all my fucking phone number.
Just give out your number and your address.
Hey,
So,
hey, like you said, it's up to me if I want to answer that motherfucking call.
Exactly.
Y'all just can't keep calling me a lot. Cause
Yeah, you gotta give a cutoff and a cut-on time, and you probably need a separate phone. Cause nigga be on that bullshit. You know what I mean? Not on that Celtic shit. Not on that Blazer shit, but on that bullshit.
Alright, so we got 26 subscribers. 27.
27.
One of which is you.
Yeah. Hey, shut up, nigga. Get out of my head.
So you can't fight yourself.
Can't fight the feeling either.
You want to box one of our subscribers?
Do I want to box one of our subscribers?
Man, I be
You think that'll get us more subscribers?
Hey, I just be challenging niggas to the hands.
Yeah.
And I ain't fought in a long time, man.
Me either. I know my knuckle probably won't
Oh my God.
bruise that easy, but it'll cramp up or something. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I do push-ups on my knuckles.
No.
In the grass.
Flat hands, man.
Flat hands?
Flat hands.
Fingers or hands? You just showed me fingers.
Hands.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
what you saying?
You can do it on your thumb, fish it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, that's an easy ass. Yeah, man.
You
What mean,
just put it in your head right there, huh?
No, man. Fuck you talking about, bro?
I was talking about push-ups.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you know how I feel about that? Yup, take that shit somewhere else before I kill it.
All right. See, that's why I'm sticking to my one drop that I got.
You sticking to your one color that you got on, nigga.
All right. Well, yeah.
See?
The color. Hey,
look.
speaking of colors, I'm rocking the Dead Serious merch. Put together by your boy Don Rich. So shout out to Don Rich.
I see your outline is brown. Mine is white. I like that.
Stop touching my shirt.
What about your pants?
No, don't touch me.
All right, you say that then, nigga.
Now listen, I'm giving Don Rich a shout out.
Shout out to Don Rich, Julio.
Shout out to Don Rich
for making the essential wear.
Hey, the nigga got some good music out too.
Oh,
man.
bro, I've been listening.
So
like on it.
Make sure y'all check out his music too, man.
He got some quick shit on his Instagram going crazy.
All right, but basically, what I do need him to do though.
What?
Hook me up with some more of this Dead Serious merch, man.
I second his emotion because shit is fly,
I'm gonna need some more of that. I only got about 7 or 8 pieces. I'm gonna need like 7.
You got more than me.
More.
I got 2 pieces.
Cause I got a big family and everybody wanted to be Dead Serious. Hey,
no, I do got the music part of it though.
Hey, you know the proudest dad moment I had?
Which one?
My son took his school pictures. He said, "Dad," just like talk, nigga, talk like Batman.
He talked like DMX.
Nigga, "Dad, I wore the Dead Serious shirt for my school pictures."
That's DMX.
And then I saw the picture and he was all like, you know what I'm saying, with the high top Odell Beckham hair. I said, all right,
Odell
man.
Beckham.
I said, all right. So yeah, man. So
how you see it, Drew?
Dad, I wore the Dead Serious shirt for my school pictures. I said, man, you don't have to talk to me like that. Like I be having to look him in his eye when he be talking. Like, look, man. Like,
hey, he said represent, Drew.
He be talking and I be like kicking the bottom of his foot, like come on.
That's that boss.
Have to catch him off guard. Ain't he doing taekwondo and shit?
People gonna know he's serious when he talk.
I can't be like 40 getting beat up by my children. No, that's not gonna work.
Y'all got a better relationship there. Unless you plan on being disrespectful to the nigga when you turn 40.
Oh man,
you gonna ask for it.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Well, oh shit. It's okay then. So
how you feel about abusive parents?
Abusive parent. That's some coward pussy shit like beating on girls. Like you never see bullies picking on martial artists, Marine, Navy niggas. You don't see them niggas fucking with people that'll fuck them up on sight.
Hold on, as if I was gonna get a different response from you. I just wanted to hear somebody say that. That's all. But we are. Where we at? We doing good on time. We're doing good on time.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else I want to talk about with you.
Anything else that you really wanted to get to?
I just said that before you asked it right now. You heard
I know,
me.
but I had to say that.
Yeah.
Because it was on my brain.
I had to care, huh?
No.
Oh.
You didn't.
All right.
You didn't. You could say. See? I don't even know what that was.
Chicka-pow, motherfucker.
Oh, chicka-pow.
Chicka-pow, motherfucker. But yeah, man, you know what? That about concludes it for me today. That was a big deal to me. It was something that we discussed earlier that I really wanted to talk about because relationships in all areas mean something to me. It should mean something to the world because we all living in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Either we're going to destroy this bitch or we're going to make this motherfucker beautiful. We can't do both. One need to stop. Unless we destroying that motherfucker so we can recreate on purpose.
Hey, but on some real shit though, fuck that nigga Kevin Samuels, man. I was gonna
That's
say
between you and him, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you because you came in here like, oh yeah, man. But you know what though? I was talking to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
You was standing there, but I was talking to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Sean, I say, man, this nigga, he on that Kevin Samuels shit, and then you brought him up like on the side, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Man, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. He need to learn how to deliver that shit, deliver it to women. So that they, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to, not to make it more acceptable or acceptive to them, but he got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, he can't be disrespecting the queens like that, man. Like, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And I was watching an interview, and a lady asked one of the dudes from the podcast, where the dudes, I don't know if we talked about that, where he said, I don't date darkies, and he was calling women dark night riders and all that shit.
No, I didn't see that one.
We didn't talk about that?
No, we didn't talk
about
it.
Okay, so basically they had the, it was a female.
We'll come back.
She sat down with these guys, and she said, but when you're disrespecting these women, and I'm not pandering right now, because this shit is just the fucking truth. When you talking about these women like this, what do that do for you? And guess what? They turned into James Brown, Sammy Davis Jr. Is that a tap dancer? He tap dance? Sammy Davis Jr. tap dance?
He black, yeah.
Okay, well, you know. And they didn't answer. They said, oh, so how do you feel when you doing this disrespecting? And that's what I was asking earlier off mic. When he's coming at these ladies like that, I always see the ladies, no offense ladies to the bonnets, but I always see the ones with the bonnets, you know, because they done stereotype the bonnets. Me personally, I hate to see them out and about. I would rather y'all just come out and look like regular people, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of goes with I got my pajamas on, I guess. Preference for me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to see blue cars. Sometimes not sometimes, but I like blue cars over red cars.
Let me ask you this. You never unadulteratedly, disrespectfully put a woman back in her place when you felt like, I'm not trying to deal with the shit you putting out right now? You never made a habit out of it until you realized better?
Okay, so now at that point, we're realizing that he is not saying healthy stuff. Okay, because we need him to realize better. Now, for me, it was a point in my 20s. Ariana. What the hell is that?
That's Sean, he sleep.
Oh man, I'm tripping, y'all. That was so random, bro. I heard something in my head.
I heard what you were listening to, but it wasn't nothing that gonna harm us.
That's what he was listening to over here? Off mic that I heard?
Well, I was listening to you. I wasn't listening to where it was coming from. I just know we was safe.
He was falling asleep?
No, nigga, I just like to make funny sometimes.
Because you can't even see him. So
yeah, like, exactly, nigga. He ain't even over there.
Why did I blame Ariana?
Because it sounded like a little girl, boy.
It was her?
There you go.
Okay.
You feel better now?
All right.
See, it wasn't a threat.
No, because you was trying to save the kid, and Sean had to let me know. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah. I bet you forgot what you were talking about, huh?
Fuck Kevin Samuels. That's what I was talking. That's what I was talking.
Let's not disrespect women and call them out their name doing bad. Let's do men, huh? Let's do each other. Hang that up.
It's been fun, but it's time for Andrea's son to run. I just got a phone call that probably just ended the video.
You think so?
Yep.
I like your music. You gonna cut it off and cut it on?